The ocean was silent. Too silent. Far below the surface of the Pacific Ocean, a human research team moved slowly through the dark water. Their submarine lights cut thin white lines through the endless black. This mission was supposed to be simple. They were here to study deep-sea activity. Nothing more. But something was wrong. Inside the control room, Dr. Aaron Cole stared at the radar screen. A strange signal blinked again and again. Metal. Not rock. Not ice. Metal. At this depth, metal should not exist. Check that signal again, Aaron said calmly, but his hands were tight. The technician adjusted the scanner. The signal became stronger. It's not moving, she said. But it's huge. How huge? Someone asked. She swallowed. Bigger than a submarine. The room went quiet. No one spoke. Everyone knew the same truth. Humans had never built anything this large and placed it this deep in the ocean. The submarine moved closer. Slowly, a shape appeared in the darkness. At first, it looked like a shadow. Then the lights touched it. The object was smooth. Perfect. Dark silver in color. No cracks. No damage. No rust. That's impossible, another scientist whispered. Metal should be destroyed down here. But the object looked untouched. Like time had ignored it. Dr. Cole leaned forward. His heart beat faster. This thing is old, he said. Very old. How old? The captain asked. Aaron shook his head. Older than any technology we know. The shape was long and wide. Its surface had strange lines carved into it. Not scratches. Not damage. Symbols. Alien symbols. The submarine circled the object slowly. There were no engines. No windows. No signs of human design. This is not a ship, one scientist said. It is a ship, Aaron replied softly. Just not ours. A quiet alarm beeped. The radar showed something new. Energy. The object was giving off a weak energy signal. That's impossible, the technician said. There's no power source. Before anyone could answer, the signal changed. It responded. The object knew they were there. The captain made a decision. Send the data to the surface. All of it. Above the ocean, far from public eyes, military leaders received the message. Within minutes, silent orders were sent. No news. No satellites. No questions. This discovery would not be shared with the world. Not yet. Back underwater, the submarine stopped directly in front of the object. The lights revealed a flat surface. A door. Everyone froze. Ships did not survive millions of years under the ocean. Doors did not exist on natural objects. And this door was clean. Active. Is it opening? Someone asked. No, the technician said. But, it's unlocked. Unlocked. The word felt heavy in the air. Unlocked for who? The captain asked. No one answered. Dr. Cole stared at the door. His mind raced. Ancient technology. No damage. Active systems. This ship had not crashed. It had been placed here. Hidden. Waiting. Scan the door, the captain ordered. The scanner touched the surface. The symbols glowed faintly. Then something shocking happened. The light followed the scanner. It reacted. It's responding to us, the technician said, her voice shaking. The door was not random. It was intelligent. Suddenly, the symbols changed shape. Lines moved smoothly across the surface. They formed something new. A hand shape. Human. The door wanted contact. "This is insane," someone whispered. Dr. Cole took a slow breath. "This ship is not just old," he said. "It's designed." "For what?" the captain asked. Aaron looked at the door. "For us." The submarine systems suddenly spiked. Power readings jumped. The ship was waking up. Far above, military command gave a single order. "Secure the object. No matter the cost." The submarine locked into position. No one spoke now. Fear mixed with wonder. The door remained closed. But the energy behind it grew stronger. As if the ship knew one thing for sure. Humans had finally arrived. Dr. Cole whispered the words that would change everything. This was not built by humans, but it was waiting for them. The lights flickered. The symbols burned brighter. And deep beneath the ocean, the ancient door stayed active. Waiting to open. It only waited. Inside the submarine, no one moved. The glowing symbols on the ancient ship pulsed slowly, like a heartbeat. Soft. Calm. Alive. Dr. Aaron Cole felt cold sweat on his neck. This was no machine. It was something more. "Power levels are rising," the technician said quietly. "But not aggressive." "Like it's watching," someone whispered. The captain broke the silence. "We don't touch anything." "Not yet." The submarine stayed still. Outside, the massive ship rested in the dark ocean, unchanged by time. No cracks. No rust. No damage. It looked as if it had been placed there yesterday. Above the ocean, in a secret military base, alarms lit up. Screens showed the same impossible object. Generals, scientists, and intelligence officers watched in silence. "This technology does not belong to any known civilization," one analyst said. "Could it be alien?" another asked. No one answered. Back underwater, robotic arms moved forward carefully. A small drone was released. It floated toward the glowing door. The symbols reacted instantly. They rearranged themselves. The door recognized the drone. Then rejected it. The symbols dimmed. "No response," the technician said. It ignored the machine. Dr. Cole's eyes widened. "Try a human signal." The captain hesitated. "Explain." "Heart rhythm," Aaron said. "Human biofrequency." The technician nodded and adjusted the scanner. A soft pulse traveled from the submarine toward the ship. The symbols exploded with light. The door responded. The entire ship vibrated gently. Everyone froze. "It only reacts to humans," the technician whispered. "Not just humans," Aaron corrected. "Living humans." The ship was selective. The door began to move. Slowly, silently, it slid open. Darkness waited inside. The opening was large enough for the submarine crew to see within. The lights revealed a smooth hallway. The walls glowed faintly, breathing with energy. No wires. No screens. No controls. "This design breaks every law we know," the captain said. The drone floated inside. Nothing happened. No alarms. No traps. The ship allowed entry. Military command gave approval. A human team would enter. Minutes later, a small exploration unit left the submarine in special suits. Dr. Cole was among them. His heart pounded as his boots touched the ship's surface. The metal felt warm. Not cold like steel. Warm like skin. "That's not possible," one scientist muttered. Inside the ship, gravity adjusted instantly. They stood normally, as if they were on Earth. Oxygen levels were perfect. Too perfect. "This place is made for us," Aaron said quietly. The hallway opened into a massive chamber. The lights turned on by themselves. The walls were covered with symbols, thousands of them. They moved slowly, changing shape, forming patterns. A low hum filled the air. Then a voice spoke. Not through sound. Through thought. Human presence confirmed. Everyone staggered back. What was that? Someone shouted. It wasn't audio, Aaron said, holding his head. It was direct. The symbols gathered in the center of the room. A shape formed. A figure. Tall. Thin. Not human. A hologram. This ship has been waiting, the voice said inside their minds. Waiting for who? The captain asked aloud. For you. Fear spread across the room. Who built you? Aaron asked. The figure paused. They are gone. Gone where? Someone asked. Extinct. Silence hit harder than any sound. The figure continued. They failed. Failed at what? Aaron asked. The walls shifted. Images appeared. Planets burning. Cities destroyed. Stars collapsing. A war. A galactic war. They were advanced, the voice said. But they were weak. The images changed. Different species. Different worlds. All destroyed. They were tested. The figure turned slowly toward the humans. They did not survive. Aaron felt his breath stop. Why us? He asked. The hologram's eyes glowed brighter. Because you endure. The ship showed Earth. Wars. Disasters. Plagues. Extinction-level events. Humans fighting. Humans rebuilding. You adapt, the voice said. You fight, it continued. You survive. The ship reacted again. Hidden panels opened. The chamber grew larger. Weapons. Massive, silent weapons. The military team stepped back. This is a warship, the captain said. No, the voice replied. This is a legacy. The ship pulsed with power. Then alarms screamed inside the submarine. Unknown objects detected, a voice shouted over comms. Multiple signals. Fast. Moving toward Earth. The hologram turned to the humans. The enemy has returned. Dr. Cole's voice shook. And what do you want from us? The ship answered without emotion. To finish what others could not. The floor beneath them lit up. Human DNA scanned. Confirmed. Systems unlocked. Combat protocols activated. The ship had chosen its pilots. Humans. The lights dimmed. Outside, in the deep under the ocean, power flowed through ancient systems that had been silent for millions of years. Light spread across the walls like living veins. The air felt heavy, as if the ship itself was breathing. Dr. Aaron Cole stood frozen in the center of the chamber. His mind still echoed with the words. The enemy has returned. Outside the ship, alarms screamed inside the human submarine. Multiple unknown objects detected, the submarine commander reported. They're not from Earth. How far? Military command asked. Too far to see, came the reply. But they're moving fast. Inside the ancient ship, the hologram shifted. Its form became clearer, more solid. You are afraid, the voice said calmly. Aaron swallowed. Yes. That is good, the voice replied. Fear keeps you alive. The symbols on the walls began to move again. They joined together, forming massive images around the humans. Stars appeared. Then galaxies. This ship was built long before your planet formed, the voice said. Long before your sun burned. The humans listened in silence. We were called the first architects, the hologram continued. We explored the stars when the universe was young. Images showed a powerful alien civilization. Cities floating in space. Ships the size of moons. Energy beyond imagination. We believed intelligence was enough, the voice said. We were wrong. The images changed. War. An enemy unlike anything the humans had seen. Dark shapes. Massive fleets. Worlds erased in seconds. They came without warning, the voice said. They did not want land. They did not want resources. Then what did they want? The captain asked. Silence. The room grew colder. They erase intelligent life, the voice continued. Wherever it appears. Planets vanished. Civilizations burned. We fought, the voice said. We lost. The hologram dimmed slightly. We searched for species strong enough to survive them. The walls showed countless worlds. Different species. Different forms of life. All failed. They were intelligent, the voice said. They were peaceful. They were advanced. The images ended the same way. Extinction. Aaron felt his chest tighten. Then why hide this ship on Earth, he asked. The hologram turned toward him. Because Earth was different. The ship showed Earth's history. Volcanoes. Ice ages. Asteroid impacts. Life survived. Wars followed. Human wars. Weapons. Fire. Blood. Humans killing humans. Some scientists stepped back in discomfort. You call this strength? The captain asked. Yes, the voice replied instantly. The images slowed. Humans rebuilding after destruction. Cities rising again. Technology advancing through conflict. You do not stop when you lose, the voice said. You do not surrender when hope dies. You continue. Aaron realized the truth. Earth was not chosen for peace. It was chosen for survival. We tested many worlds, the voice said. But only one species adapted faster than destruction. The hologram zoomed in on humans. Only one species turned fear into power. Silence filled the chamber. You mean us, Aaron said. Yes. The ship pulsed. We did not build this ship to fight, the voice continued. We built it to wait. To wait for who? The captain asked, though he already knew the answer. For the species that could finish the war. The walls shifted again. A massive structure appeared. The ship's core. This vessel contains our knowledge, the voice said. Our weapons. Our failures. And why haven't you used them? Aaron asked. The hologram paused. Because we could not. A heavy truth filled the air. We were too careful, the voice said. Too logical. Too slow to change. The enemy exploited that. You, the voice said, looking at the humans, are not. Suddenly, the ship shook. A deep vibration ran through the walls. New alarm sounded. Energy spike detected, the submarine reported. The ship is locking onto something. The hologram turned serious. The enemy feels us now. Outside the ship, far beyond the ocean, something ancient stirred. In deep space, dark structures shifted direction. Earth had been noticed. They are coming, the voice said. Not tomorrow. Not next year. How long? Aaron asked. Soon. The ship reacted again. Hidden chambers opened across the walls. Weapons rose silently. Not active. Waiting. You are not ready, the voice said. But you will be. Why tell us all this now? The captain asked. Because the waiting is over. The hologram changed one last time. It showed the ship landing on Earth long ago. Hidden beneath the ocean. Left untouched. This world was never random, the voice said. It was a shelter. For the ship? Aaron asked. For you. The lights dimmed. Then the final message appeared, burned into the air like fire. When the universe needed warriors, it waited for humans. The ship locked fully into combat mode. Human DNA verified. Control systems unlocked. Ownership transferred. The ancient ship no longer belonged to the dead. It belonged to Earth. Outside, military commands stared at their screens in fear and awe. This was not first contact. This was inheritance. Dr. Aaron Cole looked at the glowing core. Humanity had not just discovered a ship. They had inherited a war. And the universe would soon learn one terrifying truth. Humans do not fight to conquer. They fight to survive. Deep beneath the ocean, systems older than Earth itself began to rewrite their own code. Lights shifted color. The soft hum turned into a deep, powerful pulse. Dr. Aaron Cole felt it in his chest. The ship was adapting. It's scanning us, the technician said. Not just DNA. Brain patterns. Emotions. Is that safe? The captain asked. The ancient voice answered before anyone else could. It is necessary. Panels opened along the walls. Invisible energy flowed through the chamber. The ship was learning. Your species is chaotic, the voice said calmly. Unpredictable. The humans exchanged uneasy looks. That makes you dangerous. Suddenly, the floor beneath them changed shape. The chamber transformed. Control platforms rose smoothly from the metal surface. No buttons. No screens. Only light. Step forward, the voice said. No one moved. Aaron took a slow breath and stepped onto the platform. The ship reacted instantly. Light wrapped around his hands, his head, his chest. For a moment, he felt everything. The ocean. The planet. The stars. Then it stopped. Aaron gasped. What did you do to me? He asked. The voice replied calmly. I connected you. Connected to what? The captain demanded. To the ship. Aaron looked around. Symbols now made sense to him. He did not read them. He understood them. It's not controlling me, Aaron said slowly. It's listening. The ship accepted human thought as command. The platform activated again. Another human stepped forward. Then another. Each time, the ship responded faster. Compatibility increasing, the voice said. Human neural patterns are optimal. In the submarine, military observers stared at the data. That's impossible, one general said. The ship is rewriting itself. Yes, a scientist replied. For them. The ship's core glowed brighter. We were wrong about strength, the voice continued. We believed it was technology. The walls showed images. Alien fleets using perfect formations. Logical strategies. Predictable movements. They were powerful, the voice said. And they died. The images shifted. Human battles. Messy. Brutal. Emotional. No patterns. No rules. Humans fight without symmetry, the voice said. You break strategies. You change plans mid-battle. The ship's weapons activated halfway. Energy levels spiked. This ship was never complete, the voice said. It lacked something. What? Aaron asked. Instinct. The chamber shook. New systems came online. Weapons reshaped themselves. Their designs changed, becoming sharper, more aggressive. Built for humans. Threat detected, the ship announced. Everyone froze. Enemy scouts have entered your solar system. Silence followed. How long? The captain asked. Hours. Above the ocean, global defense networks activated without human command. Satellites turned. Weapons locked. Earth's systems were being rewritten. This ship is taking control of our defenses, a general shouted. No, another scientist said quietly. It's upgrading them. The ship projected space above Earth. Dark shapes moved near the edge of the solar system. Small. Fast. Scouts. They are watching, the voice said. They do not know what you are yet. A new chamber opened. Inside floated a single weapon. Small. Silent. Deadly. This is a test, the voice said. Test of what? Aaron asked. Of you. The weapon moved toward him. It responds only to intent. Aaron hesitated. What happens if I fail? The voice answered without emotion. You die. The weapon hovered inches from his chest. Aaron closed his eyes. He did not think of strategy. He did not think of orders. He thought of Earth. Of survival. The weapon reacted. It powered up. Then shut down. Accepted. The ship vibrated with approval. Human instinct confirmed, the voice said. The scouts in space suddenly changed direction. They felt it, the voice said. Your presence. Outside the ship, the ocean trembled as power surged through ancient engines. The ship was preparing to rise. We are not ready for war, the captain said. The voice replied calmly. You never are. The ship's final message echoed through every system. You believe you are weak because you suffer. The lights burned brighter. But suffering is your weapon. The ship began its ascent. The ocean above it boiled. And far away, in the darkness of space, something ancient paused. Humanity had been seen. And for the first time in millions of years. The enemy hesitated, water rose like a wall as the ancient ship broke free from the depths of the earth. Steam filled the sky. Waves crashed in every direction. Satellites locked onto the object instantly. For the first time in human history, Earth was no longer hiding. Inside the ship, Dr. Aaron Cole struggled to stay standing. The power was overwhelming. The walls glowed bright white, then slowly turned calm blue. We're leaving the planet, the captain said quietly. No, the ancient voice replied. The planet is joining the war. Above Earth, space bent. A hole opened in reality. Not a weapon. A gate. Global defense systems froze. Human technology paused, then adapted. Codes rewrote themselves faster than any human mind could follow. The ship was teaching Earth how to fight. Enemy scout ships hovered near the edge of the solar system. Small. Fast. Silent. They had watched thousands of worlds die. They had never seen this. Scouts are retreating, a military officer said from Earth Command. They're sending data back. They've seen enough, Aaron whispered. Inside the ship, the hologram returned. Brighter. Sharper. The enemy believes fear weakens a species, it said. They are wrong. The first enemy ship crossed the boundary. It did not attack. It scanned. The ancient ship allowed it. For 3 seconds, silence ruled space. Then the enemy ship vanished. No explosion. No debris. Gone. Every human screen went dark for half a second. Then data flooded in. That wasn't a weapon, a scientist said in shock. It was removal. The ancient voice spoke again. Humans do not destroy without purpose. More enemy ships appeared. 10. 20. Hundreds. A fleet. They moved with perfect formation. Predictable. The ship waited. Aaron felt the pressure build. Why aren't we firing? Because they expected, the voice replied. The enemy fleet advanced. Then Earth acted. Human satellites shifted position randomly. Old, forgotten weapons powered on. New systems formed between seconds. Chaos. The enemy fleet tried to adjust. Too late. The ancient ship moved. Not forward. Sideways. It appeared behind the enemy fleet. The enemy reacted instantly. Weapons fired. Space burned. But the shots missed. The ship was already gone. It reappeared again. Closer. You do not fight wars, the voice said. You survive them. The ship released something new. Human-made drones, primitive. Ugly. Simple. The enemy laughed. Then the drones changed direction. They did not attack ships. They attacked communication. The enemy formation broke. Confusion spread. Fear. The ancient ship fired again. This time, space cracked. Enemy ships collapsed inward, crushed by invisible force. Targets neutralized, Earth command reported. Silence followed. Then a message arrived. From the enemy. A voice filled every screen. Cold. Ancient. Angry. What are you? It demanded. Dr. Aaron Cole stepped forward. He didn't ask permission. We are human, he said simply. The enemy paused. You were not marked as a threat, it replied. Aaron's voice was calm. We never are. The enemy's tone shifted. You were tested, it said. You were ignored. Yes, Aaron replied. That was your mistake. The ancient ship projected Earth's history. Wars. Survival. Recovery. The enemy watched. This planet should have destroyed itself, the enemy said. Aaron nodded. Many times. Why did you survive? Aaron did not hesitate. Because quitting is not in our nature. The enemy fell silent. Then it spoke again. We will return with full force. The ancient voice answered this time. And you will lose. The enemy ended the transmission. In deep space, signals moved. A massive armada began to turn toward Earth. Billions of ships. An extinction force. Fear spread across human command centers. Aaron looked at the ancient ship. Can we win? He asked quietly. The voice responded after a pause. Winning is not your greatest strength. Then what is? Aaron asked. The ship showed something unexpected. Human hands helping each other. Strangers standing together. Sacrifice. You protect, the voice said. You endure pain for others. You fight not to rule, but to save. The ship's systems locked fully. Human command access expanded. Earth's weapons synced together. The galaxy watched. Other civilizations saw the battle. They remembered Earth. A small, violent planet. Ignored. Now feared. Messages spread across the stars. Do not approach Earth. Humans are awake. The war has changed. The ancient ship prepared its final systems. This was never our war alone, the voice said. The ship broadcast a message across the galaxy. Any species that wishes to survive, stand behind Earth. Responses came slowly. Then faster. Worlds answered. All afraid. All desperate. All choosing humanity. Dr. Aaron Cole closed his eyes. Humanity had crossed a line. There was no return. The galaxy no longer asked if humans were dangerous. They now asked how long they could survive them. And far away, at the center of the enemy empire, something ancient screamed in rage. Earth was no longer prey. Earth was the front line. For the first time in millions of years, no ships moved. No weapons fired. No signals crossed the stars. Everyone was watching Earth. At the center of it all stood the ancient ship, glowing like a new star above the planet. Human systems and alien technology were no longer separate. They were one. Inside the command chamber, Dr. Aaron Cole looked at the endless data flowing around him. His face showed fear, hope, and something new. Responsibility. "They're gathering," a military officer said from Earth Command. Enemy armada confirmed. The numbers appeared. Billions of ships. Enough to erase entire galaxies. A quiet fear spread across Earth. Cities paused. Wars stopped. Every human looked up. The ancient voice spoke softly. "This is the final test." Aaron turned toward the hologram. "Test of what?" he asked. The voice answered. "Not your strength." The ship projected images of allied worlds responding to Earth's call. Small fleets. Broken ships. Desperate species. "They will die if they stand with us," the captain said. Aaron nodded slowly. "They already know that," he replied. The ancient voice continued. "They choose you anyway." The enemy armada arrived. Space darkened as if stars were being swallowed. Massive structures moved with terrifying calm. The enemy leader's voice filled every channel. "Humanity," it said. "You carry the legacy of the dead." "We carry more than that," Aaron replied calmly. "We carry each other." The enemy laughed. "Hope will not save you." Aaron stepped forward. "No," he said. "But it will save them." He gave the order. The ancient ship did not fire first. Earth didn't either. The allied fleets formed behind Earth, uneven, weak, afraid. The enemy saw it. "You hide behind lesser species," the enemy said. Aaron's voice hardened. "No," he replied. "We stand in front of them." The ancient ship activated its final system. Not a weapon. A broadcast. Every human memory surged through the signal. Pain. Loss. Love. Sacrifice. The enemy hesitated. "What is this?" it demanded. "This," the ancient voice said, "is why you lose." The enemy attacked. Space erupted. The battle was chaos. Human ships moved without pattern. Some retreated. Some charged forward. Some sacrificed themselves to save others. Allies followed. The ancient ship moved constantly, protecting, countering, adapting. Every time the enemy learned a tactic, humans changed it. "They don't fight to win," the enemy screamed. "They fight to protect," the ancient voice replied. The enemy's advantage collapsed. Fear spread through their fleet. Not of weapons. Of humans. Aaron watched as a human ship took a fatal hit, then turned its dying engines to block an attack aimed at an allied world. "Why?" the enemy demanded. Aaron answered quietly. "Because someone once protected us." The enemy leader fell silent. Their fleet began to break. Retreat signals spread. The ancient ship powered up one last time. "This ends now," the voice said. The ship did not destroy the enemy. It marked them. Across the galaxy, every intelligent species received the same message. Earth stands. The enemy vanished into deep space, wounded and afraid. The war was over. Slowly, ships powered down. Silence returned. Earth survived. The Allied fleets sent one final message. Lead us. Aaron closed his eyes. Humans never wanted to rule. They never wanted to conquer. But the galaxy had chosen. The ancient voice spoke its final words. We searched for perfection, it said. We found resilience. This ship was never alien, it continued. It was a promise. The ship descended back toward Earth. Not as a weapon. As a guardian. Dr. Aaron Cole looked out at the stars. Humanity was no longer alone. And the universe finally understood the truth. Humans do not rule because they are the strongest. They rule because they never stop standing back up.